Pa 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 pa. Oh! Hello everyone, welcome to our Thursday night live. I'm also calling it the John from Bath Show because this is what we do every week. We get together, forget about everything. I hope you're all sitting there with your spatulas fanning yourself because honestly, it's very hot. I feel very pleased for all the people that work in a supermarket today. If you ever need to cool down, just go in a supermarket. They've got all the fridges, all the freezers, and you can just stand there and pretend you're in Antarctica while buying your yogurt and milk. It's very good. Unless you are a vegan, and then you'll be buying vegan yogurt and almond milk. Unless you have a nut allergy and you're a vegan, and then you'll be buying vegan milk that doesn't contain almonds, like soya. So, I will tell you about my week. I went to the physio because, well, I've been oompa-loompering about a bit because it appears I've overused my ankle. Oh, I can't help it if I like to be active and walking everywhere. But however, my ankle said, I want a rest, John. And I went to the physio, and this was at my doctor's. And I like the waiting room at my doctor's. It's nice and big with a lovely view of Bath. Now, the physio, they sent me downstairs into this other waiting room. Oh, I didn't like that one. It was far too intimate. It was this small little room for when, if somebody else then sat down, I was like, oh, do I make conversation or do I just ignore you? But anyway, it only lasted a minute. Then that person got called into their appointment. So there I am, sat in this room, and all I'm overhearing through the door for the physio is, it's very stiff. And then it would be the occasional extra comment. Oh, that's very stiff. Is that better? Is that better when I rub it? Oh, I say, well, I was slightly nervous about seeing the physio, but after hearing that, I thought I'm quite looking forward to it. I've got a terrible moth problem. I've decided to name my carpet moths. This is before I hoover them up with my handheld hoover and release them into the wild out the window. I think they've had a day out at Alton Towers when I hoover them up. It can't be very nice, but I don't know how else to do it, and they seem fine flying out the window. You know, just in case you're wondering, for the well-being of the moths, they seem fine. Anyway, I'm calling them Buzzy, Flappy, Annoyingly, and I called another one Ben. I don't know why. I saw the moth and I thought, you're called Ben. And I released Ben out the window. Can you give some words of wisdom to my friend Josh? He just came out as furry. I think invest in some very good hamster food. Because life's too short sometimes, and sometimes you just want to be a hamster. I would prefer to be a bunny rabbit. I would. Bong, 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 bong. Can't do that because of my ankle. Ow! Oh, it's fine. Oh, must plump up my cushions. I forgot to plump up my cushions before going live. Naughty John. Oh, I say. Please can you show us what a dog sounds like? I was trying to bark like a dog then. I hope I didn't scare you. The other day, I went to say to somebody, bye-bye, but my brain couldn't decide whether to say ta-da or ta-ra, and it came out to buy. And I was like, you just told them to buy, and now they've probably gone off, and they're probably thinking to themselves, what is to buy? Is that one of these new words that I don't understand? Like, you know, if something's like sleigh, that means good. Whereas I always thought it just meant something that slides along in the snow. It's all very confusing. To buy. I think we should make it our new word, shouldn't we? To buy. Are you watching Love Island tonight? Well, I would watch Love Island, but I've got better things to do and better things to watch. Because I don't know much about Love Island. All I know is they would never choose me. Can you imagine me on Love Island? Hello, I'm John. I'm going to kiss you. Da-da. Da-da. Da-da, 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 da-da. Da-da, 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 da-da. Da-da-la. I hoped you liked my improvisation of a crocodile. Now I'm going to do an improvisation of a meerkat. What's your opinion on eating raw onions? Well, I believe before you eat the raw onions, when you prepare the raw onions, you put a bit of lemon juice on the knife, and apparently that makes you tear up less. Apparently, someone told me that. I've never tried it. The onions don't seem to get to me too much, to be honest, unless I'm feeling very emotional, and then I might be chopping the onions. And I'm feeling very sad. And oh, it's just an excuse to cry while I'm chopping the onions. In a minute I'm going to have an omelette, but I must chop the onions. And putting the onions in the pan. And I'm going to whisk it up and make myself a nice omelette. And then I'll feel happy and stop crying. Oh, omelette me. I love my cheese and tomato omelette. If I'm in Spain or Italy, give me an omelette of cheese and tomato. Or even better, if I'm in France, oh, oui, 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 la, 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 la. Impersonate your favourite animal. I'm thinking. I'm a bear. I need some water. Hang on, I need to breathe. It's very hot in here. There's certain things you like to be hot, like a sauna, or if you're on a trip to Mallorca, when you want it hot, but not too hot, but sometimes then it's not hot enough, and you're like, oh, I really haven't got value for money from a package holiday here. I want it to be a bit hotter, please. But sometimes you can go to Mallorca and it's a bit overcast, and, you know, all the holiday brochures, they make it all look very sparkly, don't they? Sparkly, sparkly, and pina colada. But it's like, you know, sometimes you just need it hot, like a sauna, and I like it hot like a sauna, but sometimes it's too hot. And then you need some water. I'm going to drink some. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I'm going to have some more. Oh, that's lovely. Do a dance to cheer Gemma up. Okay. John impersonate a pigeon. I say, I don't think I've ever asked to impersonate a pigeon. Oh. Do you still do the cleaning dance? I don't know what the cleaning dance is. I'll do the cleaning dance for you. Da 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 da. Bring, 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 bring. Hello, it's me. Can you come and clean my house? I'll pay you lots of money. Hello, can you hear me? Oh, good. Can you come on Friday afternoon? Because I've got friends coming around in the evening and I want to keep up the appearance that I live in an immaculate house when I actually don't, but I need you to make it look immaculate, please. Now's the time in our live where we do our inspirational quote. This is what we do every week. I get my cards out and we do an inspirational quote. In a bit of a blackjack dealer mood today. Oh! Okay, I could never be a blackjack dealer in a casino, could I? Can't shuffle for toffee. Look at that! Oh, bow. Oh, they've gone everywhere. Oh, goose. Okay, they've gone everywhere. Oh, I'm left with this one in my lap. Be at ease with yourself. Oh, that's right. Be at ease with yourself. Take a moment. Enjoy the view of your wall. Try and ignore the cobweb in the corner. And be at ease with yourself. Sometimes we can be very hard on ourselves. And you know what? I believe we are here to learn unconditional love for others and yourself. Sometimes we think it's all about loving others, but no, it's about loving yourself too. You must love yourself. Have unconditional love for yourself. And when you can get the unconditional love for yourself, you strike the very fine balance when it comes to other people, between what's being a loving individual and what's being a pushover. Not everyone's nice, so you can tell them to bugger off. Bugger off, I love myself. And there's nothing wrong with that. And if you don't want to say bugger off, you can tell them to f*** off. I do the hula, I do the hula, I do the hula hula hoo. I do the hula, I do the hula, I do the hula hula hoo. When you do the hula, when you do the hula, I do the hula hula hoo. I do the hula, I do the hula, I do the hula hula hoo. Anyway, I'm going to go soon. Thank you for being here, everybody. I'm going to go. So bye. Thank you for being here, everybody. Sending you lots of love. Right, lots of love, everybody. Bye. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Oh.